Kirk.
Oh, Monique, it's making us crazy too. Weather is in the wrong place. The hot weather's been in the west yesterday. Seattle, 90 degrees for us. So let's go ahead and show you the numbers. We've got Seattle weather here in our area. Notice how much rain. Most areas picked up an inch or more, a little less in some sections of Chester County. Your complete Earthwatch forecast. See if we can find some warm weather is on the way. Stay with us.
And being out there, you wouldn't have known it was raining at all. The music was terrific.
Didn't put a lot of people in the mood for the blues out there?
Yeah, but the good blues.
Okay,
not the bad blues.
All right. Now, I'll tell you what a difference a year makes. Was checking some data from last summer. You know, we had 25 days in a row last summer with no measurable precipitation. I think a lot of folks could go for that right about now. It's not going to be the case, though, in the next few days. Let's go ahead and show you what we're dealing with this evening. First of all, the view from across the river from the New Jersey State Aquarium, normally one of the best views of Center City. It's there. Visibility of the airport at about 6 miles, but still some fog to deal with. Here is some good news for you with time-lapse and live Doppler. We'll show you what's been happening over the last 4 hours. A lot of rain along coastal New Jersey. There have been earlier this evening urban and small stream flood advisories. We still have, of course, the one that we're dealing with in the Haddonfield area in Camden County. But for the rain, by and large, has moved on out. So what has it been this year? It has been wet. Let's show you what we mean. 23 weekends so far this year. 18 of them have been wet. We've only had 5 dry weekends the entire year. So we've had 21 inches of rain now, and finally we do have a nice surplus, about 3 inches above normal. So ready to get the rain out of here for a while. Flood warning again on the Cooper River Haddonfield area, and that continues into the early morning. Could be some minor flooding. Take you into the weather. Here's Philadelphia, back towards Allentown. We never really got here again into the warm sector of this front, so the thunderstorms stayed down to the south of us. And talk about a lot of rain over the last 2.5 days. Mobile, Alabama, it's at over 5 inches of rain that's taking place. And we get a little bit of a break tomorrow, but then there is another area of low pressure that we've got to deal with. The low is still back down to the south and to the west of us, and it is going to track here off the coast tomorrow. And as it does, there's still enough of marine influence associated with it. We're really not going to clear out. We may have a few peaks of sunshine, but that's about it. Maybe some clearing tomorrow night. And then right here in the corner of your screen, you might notice another area of low pressure, and that could possibly bring us some shower activity late night Sunday on into Monday. Probably Monday morning is what we're looking at. Really doesn't look like summertime here. The current numbers, look at Boston, 58, Portland, Maine, 56. Even in places that can be sticky and steamy and stifling this time of the year, Atlanta, they're just at 73. Another day with a narrow, what's known as diurnal range from the high and low, just a 6-degree range there. So you know when you have those narrow ranges that it's been a cloudy, overcast day. Barometric pressure rising at least this hour, so maybe that's indicative of some good things to come. Generally, the higher the pressure, the better the weather. Winds out of the east at about 9 miles an hour. Where's the rain been? Almost the whole state of Delaware here, well over an inch of rain. Some of the heaviest rain across coastal southern New Jersey, and a band of a little bit lighter rain across portions of Chester County up through Montgomery and up through Bucks County. So here's the story that we've been telling you for months now, the same upper level pattern that we've been dealing with the jet stream. The good news for much of the week, though, is it will flatten out, and that means hopefully we'll get some warmer weather. Here's what happens. We start you with tomorrow morning. The low is off the coast. High pressure moves in. Here comes the next system, but I think we'll be okay until early in the morning, say 3, 4 o'clock Monday morning. There could be a few rumbles of thunder. Then things will clear out for Tuesday, although some clouds stick around from Monday. So here's the way the story shapes up for you. Mostly cloudy. Watch out for some fog in the morning. Generally northeasterly winds. No daytime rain, but maybe tomorrow. Monique is applauding that. Yes. Yes, going to the beach tomorrow. Maybe not the best beach day. Northeast winds will keep it cloudy and cool, but maybe Rehoboth will see 70 degrees. And then here we go up to, could it be possibly above normal temperatures? Normal high is about 79 to 80 degrees. We've got 82 in the picture for Thursday. 5 weekends in a row now, Monique, with rain. And I hate to say it, but Father's Day weekend, there's an unsettled chance of showers again, so we just go for 6.
But looking at the 5 days,
yes,
no rain during the day tomorrow.
That's right. Then we get a break till Wednesday.
Sun on Monday and Tuesday, and then rain returning on Wednesday. That's more than we've had for weeks.
Right. So find the suntan lotion. It's around somewhere.
I don't need that. You might want some.
Okay, thanks.
Right, thanks.
Finally, some relief from the hot weather.
Yes, but the combination of systems is creating combustion.
Right?
That is so true. Absolutely. Here's the result of that combustion in the atmosphere. That's what it is. You have incredibly quickly rising air, and a lot of it is due to a contrast. Let me get out of here so I don't get run over. A contrast in temperatures. Let's show you those temperatures, and you'll get a pretty good idea of what I mean. This is last night at 6 o'clock. Now, overnight, we had a nice July evening. I was down by the Inner Harbor. It was beautiful. But notice what's happening here during the day. We warmed up. For instance, 4 o'clock this afternoon, we were at 87. New York City, 52, a 25-degree spread. You get a real good idea where the cold front is, where the warm front is. We're in the warm sector. There's a tremendous amount of lift in the atmosphere, and that combustion that Deborah mentioned is what happened this afternoon. High pressure is back behind the front, and that's what we're going to have for the next couple of days. So once we get these storms out of here, severe thunderstorm watch for all of our viewing area until 9 o'clock tonight. Still some very strong storms, possibly producing hail, but no tornadic activity we can find with our Skyscan Doppler radar. Very strong storm here in Queen Anne's County getting set to move into Newcastle County in Delaware. The heaviest rain is in the southern sections of our viewing area in Calvert and Charles County. They still have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Here you get an idea why over the last 3 hours. A wild ride across the Bay Bridge over to Kent Island. But for Baltimore City, points north and west, certainly the worst is over. Here the way the official number is shaped up for the day. The Inner Harbor, though, did make it up to 90 degrees. 87 at BWI, 15 above normal. It won't be nearly as warm tomorrow. Very low barometric pressure, 29.64, but it is rising. Winds are out of the west and gusting over 20 miles an hour, but they will be diminishing as we go through the night. We will start to see some clearing. You get an idea. We were right where the action was today. Here's what's going to happen over the next 24 hours. The front pushes through, high pressure builds in, and it's going to remain in control for a couple of days. So it looks like it'll be the latter part of the weekend before we see any more rain activity. And of course, rainfall totals varied greatly from maybe 1/10 of an inch in some locations where the storm cells missed to over an inch where you really got hit hard, and some hail too. Here's your forecast for tonight. Storms ending, late night clearing, winds becoming light, and tomorrow, mild. Still temperatures above normal because the normal high is the lower 70s, so we're still going to keep temperatures above normal through the period, but it's a lot easier to take temperatures in the 80s than the 90s. So a warm day on Friday, chance of showers on Sunday, but one thing's for sure, Deborah, a little less weather stress in the Sky Center the next couple of days.
That's good.
Windy is the word for this week, so Old Man Winter is still with us. How about the weather for the Winter Olympics? Let's take a look at the temperatures in Salt Lake City, and you'll see what I mean. Actually, it's warmer there. They've got warmer winter weather conditions in Salt Lake, although they had some winds to deal with, too. Winds have been the story pretty much across the country. Now, the last few weeks, as you might have known and you might have seen, I have been very, very busy. I accepted an Olympic challenge that was issued to me by the folks at the Icebox in Pittston. Now, over the next few nights, what you'll see is 3+ weeks of hard work condensed down into just a few minutes.